In today's video, we will be talking about what influenced our decision to leave Canada. So for me personally, I have a certain lifestyle that I want to live, and when I say lifestyle, it has nothing to do with money and vanity. It's just a certain way of life. There is an outcome that I want for myself as well as my family, and I don't feel that Canada can provide that.
Canada is overrated, very unpredictable. So there are many reasons why I'd recommend no one to come to Canada, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I want to move my family to Jamaica now. Well, it's because we have started our business, and to be quite frank with you, our business would flourish a lot better in a warmer climate. It is an expensive move, however it's worth every single penny. So I want to bring my family, my two daughters, to Jamaica. I believe the education system is better, and I wouldn't tell anybody to leave just education system for the growth of your kids' knowledge. So they're gonna get the Jamaican school system, which is gonna really get them to problem solve, and I'm gonna have us to teach them. Now here in Canada, they're teaching kids that it's okay to, if you're a male, it's okay to feel like a female and those stuff, and those are things that I disagree with my kid. So with other kids, I don't care. It sounds selfish, but with my kids, I want them to live, especially because we do have a Christian background, and in our Christian religion, it's against the belief to, practice, same gender, sex, or any of that sort. So that is just one. The next thing is, I don't have any family here in Canada. My mother and father and my sister is there. Most of my family is there. Most of my friends are there. I probably have only 2 to 4 good friends here in Canada. Back in Jamaica, more loved and appreciated. You know what I'm saying? And nobody know I live in a world where they're not appreciated. So the reason why I came to Canada, first of all, was because my father saw an opportunity for me to somewhat get a better education, to get a good job, and that never really planned out. So from Jamaica to Canada as an international student, first of all, was expensive. In total, for just 2 years, you're looking at 32,000 Canadian dollars, around 8,000 Canadian dollars for each semester, which is about 4 months. And long story short, you're paying $30,000 for an education that you might going to go in the work field and still get paid minimum wage to people who have no
experience or formal education.
No formal education to what they're actually doing. They just have experience just doing it over until them get it. I just did think that's stupid. I never feel like some should have go school for culinary, and I work in one kitchen, and the dishwasher I upgrade to line cook, and I pass me out when I got school for 2 years and I almost spend $30,000. Make no sense. So that's the biggest red flag. You know what I'm saying? Overpriced education. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't come to Canada for culinary, to be honest with you. I come to Canada to pursue music, because that's what anything in music, that's just what I was into. Anything entertainment, because I could turn it into business, I could teach, and it don't matter, because me just did believe that I want to do something for the rest of my life what me love to, regardless if I make money or not. So money was never really my, you know what I mean? So you come to Canada and try running money, you go crash, because a lot of people come up here differently. From Jamaica to Canada, I'm not sure about other countries, but I'm going to say this again, Canada is very much overrated. It is very expensive now, more than ever. It is very uncomfortable in the winter season. As much as you never see snow before, trust me, just see the snow and go back here, to be honest. If that's what you really want to come for, see the snow, and go back home.
Yeah, the first experience is very exciting, but then after it really sets in, and you have to, especially if you have to work, you have to get up, go outside every morning, you have to shovel snow, it is unbearable.
And to be quite frank, it's the most depressing season because you can't go out, you can't express yourself, you can't wear what you want to wear. You basically go and wear black or one color jacket for your whole 6 months, and it's like people that can really affect somebody, isn't me? People that say, oh, my business what me care, my business what me wear, blah 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 blah. But it affect you. That's just what me I try to say. So that's just one of the reasons why there's many reasons why we live in Canada, and I hope if you guys hate Canada as well, comment in the comment section why you hate Canada as much as us. I'm not sure if she hates it as much as I do, but trust me, Canada will never see my face again. Although my kids were born here, the greatest thing is that they're Canadian by paper, they're Jamaican by blood, but them, if you're a Canadian citizen, you have the luxury of getting a Canadian passport, which means you can go anywhere in the world. So guess what? Anywhere in the world I am, my kids could always see me. So problem solved where that is concerned. And if they want to come back to Canada, it's up to them. When they get older, it's up to them. You know what I'm saying? But our plan realistically is to reconnect ourselves back to Jamaica and really get to feel that nice sun warmth, you know what I'm saying, that nice, people say Jamaica is dangerous, but Jamaica is dangerous if you don't know how to live in Jamaica. You can't be excelling and doing successful adventures and you're throwing it out in people's face. That is dangerous in Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Jamaica really teach you how to know if you have money and keep your mouth shut and like keep it humble. Canada, America, when you get your money, you just want to buy one new car, you just want to express yourself. Jamaica, people do that too. It's a big risk. I wouldn't recommend anybody to do that. If you want to live good and live the life you want to live for a very long time without any problem at all. I'm gonna say, when you live in Jamaica, just go in a housing scheme area or a gated community. Yes, it's gonna cost more money, but people who live in a gated community and housing scheme live a much better life. And people who live in the country area, like deep country area, rural area, them have less crime, you get a bigger land. It's just that it's not fully developed. And if you're rich, like I said this, if you're super rich, live in the country area and build a big house and make some big wall, and then every month you just make a big grocery shop, let's say you never have to keep on and move from the country, go down into the town, you get like stuff. And when you're in the country, you can plant, you can decorate your house in a gold, black. Jamaica don't have no restriction to expression when you come on to like your house. In Canada, if you even build a shed, you need a permit. You know what I'm saying? For build a shed, it either have to build temporarily, it have to be built upon like something you can easily take up, but you can't like
cement as the
it
base.
It can't
structure.
You know what I mean? You can't even paint the house in a certain color without getting permit.
No.
Like, so Canada is just a country. You should name Canada Limited, because you just really come up here and forget limited. There's no point you're gonna make all this money and you're limited. Like, that don't make no sense. If you go fish, you have to go get fishing license. Like, if you go hunt, you need hunting license. Like, as much as more people come and be like, oh, man, more go hunting or more do all them things. Them are really for white people who live here already. You know what I'm saying? People who are Canadian, were born and grew, them that the culture are really for them. Mm-hmm. Them don't know the luxury of the warmness of a warm country where plant just grow. Oh, a mango season, you have mango I kill. We have so much different type of mango fruit. We're rich in a sweetness that you can grow your own medicine in your own house, like in your own yard. Like, you just nobody don't care about you in Jamaica. Actually, everybody care, but because everybody fast. But like me say, you just have to really know how to live in Jamaica. So that's just my point of view.
I came to Canada quite a bit of time now. Like, Damien came here as an international student. I came here when I was 12 years old. My dad filed for me, went through the process, so I am here as a permanent resident. So my experience is quite different. I've lived in Canada longer than I've lived in Jamaica, but I've always had that connection. Like, I'd go back home in the summertime to visit my family, and most of my family are back there. So it's only myself, my brother, and my dad that are here that are family. So Canada, in the sense of family and community, it's very, very, very lonely. okay? And even if you are to migrate here to family, it's still, after a time, it gets very lonely. Like Damien says, it's very, very depressing. I wouldn't say I hate Canada. I hate the direction it's going in now, because everything just seems so far out of reach, especially for a young couple or a young individual who's looking at their life 5-10 years in advance and trying to picture what that truly looks like for them, and then realizing that the goals that they had set for themselves previously seems impossible to reach. And then now you have to make a decision if it makes sense for you to, if you have the option, to stay here and hope for the best, or to leave and move to another country where you see that you have a better opportunity and the possibility for you to grow and live and flourish in the lifestyle that you want is better. So you kind of have to weigh the pros and cons for yourself. Like I said, for me initially at the beginning, I don't see it possible for me to have the things I want in the next 5 to 10 years, and I'm not gonna sit around and wait and hope and pray that it's going to change, hope and pray that the system is going to get better, complain and talk about the government need to change this and that. It's just not going to happen. We just have to make a decision for ourselves and act accordingly to get the lifestyle that we want for ourselves. Jamaica is a beautiful country. Jamaica is developing so much and it's evolving so much. The Jamaica that I left and the Jamaica that it is now is so much more advanced. The possibilities are endless. You can have your business, you can have a home, like you can have your own home. Like that's not something that is far out of reach. That is something that is attainable, right? Whereas here in Canada, you're looking at what, $1 million for a box. Like they try to sell you this fantasy. Like it's so beautiful, it makes sense. And you know what I see them doing now? They're doing the trailers, so they're remodeling the trailers and they're trying to sell them as home for $1 million, when the trailer that they're buying does not even cost $1 million. Damien see trailers on marketplace for like $3,000. So it's a big scam. It's really a big scam. But you can get your home in Jamaica. There's different programs in place. If you have family, you have that support, you have the love. The season is different. You have sunshine all year round. The schooling system is much different as well, as Damien mentioned. And we aren't dependent solely on the schooling system to teach our kids. We definitely will be instilling our values and we will be teaching them life skills as well. And there is really no restrictions on the things that we want to do based on the lifestyle that we want to live. And I want people to understand that for us, our main goal, or one of our main goals, is to be able to live a sustainable lifestyle, a lifestyle where we are what we call self-sufficient. Like self-sufficiency is very big for us. So that is what we are going after. So, and that helps with the decision that we've made to move back to Jamaica, because we see where that is possible. We're not telling anybody to do something different, or we're trying to change people's mind from coming to Canada. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. It's your life. Live how you want to live. We're talking based on our experience, what we want, and if it's something that you want for yourself, we're telling you our experience and how to go about that.
So just so you guys understand, this is what a $1 million house look like. I'm gonna put a picture right here. This is what a $1 million house look like in Canada, and $1 million dollars Canadian in Jamaica is 100 million Jamaican dollar. That can probably make you live better than the Prime Minister in a Jamaica. That house is a mansion. It's a mansion. So this is the Canadian house. This is the Jamaican house. So $100 million for Jamaica. I'm not saying you're going to go and buy $100 million, but even let's say $150 million house or a $20 million house, still $20 million Jamaican is about 200,000 Canadian dollars, which you can't get no house in Canada for that.
No.
And the requirements in Canada is way difficult than Jamaica. You just need to find a company that offers mortgage, and most of them don't even look at credit score. They just look at you are able to pay a contribution for a year. Contribution meaning they test you for 12 months based on your income, whether you are a citizen in Jamaica or you're a citizen of Jamaica but you're still living overseas. They say, okay, whatever your income is, you have to pay that. You have to pay 20% of that, and you have a year to pay it quarterly. So every 3 months, you have to make sure you pay this amount to the tax administration thing in Jamaica, which is way easier in Jamaica. And to be quite frank, let me give you a better understanding of the freedom of Jamaica. No, okay, before I go into that, the importance of Canada, I would say, or the importance of going to any first world country is not to live there forever. It's to get the knowledge there. To get the money there, you just need the knowledge and the money. Most people go there to find love and a lot of other stuff. And, so going overseas, whether you come to Canada or America or any first world country, go with the idea that you're going for knowledge, not from school system, but from a life system. Because you don't need to go to school to make money or to live. And a lot of people don't do business because they're afraid of tax. So really educate yourself on all areas before you take an advice from someone. And don't read it from one source. Read it from a lot of different sources. You know what I'm saying? That make you more overall you make better decisions that way than just, listen to the news, I'm gonna listen to the news. But go like watch some podcasts or have some successful people, or go read some book. I mean, I say read book, because if you don't like read, you know what I'm saying? But there's YouTube, which is a very powerful book. You know what I'm saying? There's people, millions and billions of people who teach about everything on there, and there's things where you can test to see if what they're saying is true. So yeah, what that's
you were saying that when you go abroad, use the opportunity to gain knowledge, to be well-rounded, so that when you go back, you could then apply that knowledge to live a better life. So coming to Canada should not be the end goal, but more of a learning experience then.
To go back to Jamaica, not to just build a country, but to build yourself in the highest levels. Because now, if I'm to go, with God willing, let's say we do somehow get approved for a mortgage there in Jamaica, I would be okay with the land. I would get the land and I would build on it. And the greatest thing is, you don't even need a permit to build a design in Jamaica. A lot of people just don't like building certain house design. Well, mainly because them just love follow people, but not a lot of creative people who like to. In Canada or America, you find a lot of people who really like what they like and go achieve it. So if they want a triangle house, then build a triangle house. In Jamaica, we don't have that, or we do, but it's not a lot.
Like now we see more modern designs.
People are stepping out their comfort zone and trying to.
They're more modern designs, and
Yes.
they're very, very beautiful. There's more people, and a lot of those people are people who've traveled and they've seen different, So it's just that your mind is now aware of what the possibilities are. You're not limited to just what you're seeing around you. So they see that, I see this person, they make a triangle house and the house look really good, container housing. So the possibilities are endless. But yes, there are new designs. Jamaica, there's no restrictions on what you can build. You can be as creative. You can paint your house. You can design your house. You could just be as expressive as you want to be.
And let's say you run out of money while building a house. Nothing wrong with that, because look, at the end of the day, you can't really care what people think. You have to work on your pace. You can't work on what other people think, because then that will make you crash.
Yeah.
So if you even start build a house and you build one section of the house, but you want to start living at it, you just but your house still not done, you can live in it same way. Nobody no care, mind a business, you know what I'm saying? The house not done, and when it done, that's for me if enjoy, and I'm not do it for none of you know what I'm saying? Now go back with the idea say, battery did. Now go back with the idea say you have to please somebody. You understand me? So I'm gonna switch out this battery and come back, guys.
So we can do either, did we consider other countries as potential options, or how do we feel about leaving behind our friends and family in Canada?
Okay, so did we consider other countries? Obviously, but the obvious country that would have been America. Like, who moves from Canada and go like Montserrat? Like, you can't go in a country where you don't hear nobody attack, but you two and go there like, yeah. Actually, for me, I don't think we've discussed this, but if I was rich and I was single and don't have no family, and it was on my own decision, I'd want to try Ghana, like an African country, because the land and the currency here to there is powerful, and you can get a much bigger land. And Africa is building up now. Africa is not the Africa we know, and Africa is rich in a lot of stuff. It's just that a lot of first world countries, they don't provide any knowledge to those countries as much as they do, because they know Africa is powerful. So if they can make sure they don't give the country, the whole entire continent, too much knowledge, Africa will be powerless. But anyhow, Africa, the majority of people start get very smart. Africa gonna be one of the most powerful countries in the world. Well,
people look hurricane and say Africa's a continent.
But no, that's what I'm saying, Africa is a continent. But we have the stereotypes that Africa is just dirt and animal and oasis of lion and some more exotic. Yes and no.
But can I say something though?
No.
You said that it's based on what they show us, so it's not the stereotype, it's just basically the knowledge that they allow us to see, right? To kind of have our way of thinking, or have us thinking one way.
But even if you not see this, just if you never watch nothing news about Africa, the first stereotype is Africa some weird bunch of monkey people. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? But Africa is not no bunch of monkey people. We have the most powerful people. We have gold. We have Africa have all of them stuff there. So if I were to consider a different country, I would take the risk to go to Africa and do my research to see what country in Africa would be suitable for me. And I would look on crime and everything, of course, and prices, and you know what I'm saying. But I wouldn't go there with the idea just to live. It would, any country I go into, it would be the idea to build infrastructure to continue to that will generate income for myself and my family. So I'm not going there with the idea, oh, I need to go through the education system to become some teacher. No, you know what I'm saying. That is why it's great to come to first world country to get the knowledge, not just how to work for people. You're more powerful as a human being when you have you understand a business mindset. You know what I'm saying. So with that said, the other country would be some country in Africa or America. So yeah, which country, if there was any country for you, well,
if there was this is solely based on money. If I were to move to another country and I have the means and the money to do so, it would be another Caribbean island, and that would be Barbados. Other than that, I would definitely look into an African country as well. I don't know which one that would be. I can't say Ghana or Nigeria.
I say Ghana because I've been watching a lot of people.
Yeah, so I haven't done like research into that, but definitely an African country. And because I think Ghana like has very similar culture like with Jamaica, like we have things that are very similar, like the food and stuff like that. And
it's like you're gonna go Ghana and people gonna treat you like white people, or they treat you. You're gonna blend in. So people in Ghana won't know if you're not Ghanaian or not. So if you want, so racism is something you're not gonna really experience if you go to African country knowing you're black. You know what I'm saying? People just like treat it like everybody else. And that's one of the things I like about Canada. Canada's so full of a bunch of bogo people. 80% are Indian, and then the rest are all over the world. You know what I'm saying? So
based on where we are, we can't say all of Canada because most of Canada,
majority of Canadians
we're in
or majority of Canada, let me tell you, is either 60% Indian to 40% every other race. Like, imagine people that say China have 60% Indian and 40% Chinese. You get what I say? So no, I'm change the script. It kinda. So no, imagine no, cause you know you're Canada, you think white people. You know what I'm saying? We don't know about no Aboriginal people we make Ice Cube. Nobody in the entire world know about people like that. And only people who live in Canada know about them. And them people that face them white, you know, by the way, you know. Them Aboriginal people, them look white and kinda look Filipino. They kinda look
native Indians.
The native Indian, they don't look white. They look they look Chinese with a little bit of Indian, with a little bit of sitting. But they just don't look white. I put a picture so what them look like. So just so to understand. So yeah.
But yeah, any other countries? US, I would move to the US, but it wouldn't be my number one option. I've never been to the US, and I've never been to the US. I've never really had a inkling to go, but I can't say anything good or bad because I've never been. But for me, it wouldn't be on my list of like number one countries to move to. But Jamaica has always been it for me. Like,
okay,
it's always been Jamaica. That's what I'm used to. That's where my family are. That's where I'd feel at home. Yeah.
So the next question is, what does it feel like to leave our friends here in Canada? First of all, them busy. I think that's the simplest way to say it.
I said that earlier. Like, even
friends,
if you
them
have
busy. Them not no time for you
Yeah.
sometime, and the time with them. Sometimes your timing, because a lot of people job different, and some people get weekends off. But everybody in Canada will work, get Saturday and Sunday off. Like, just so no understand that. And even if they get Saturday and Sunday, sometimes them 2 days they don't even want to see no friend. You're just tired, they work stress you out, you just want your own time.
And some people work late hours. They get up early morning, so, and they have their own stuff that they have to do, so they're prioritizing their life, and some of the time we're just not priority.
We're not priority to them, so them are not priority to them. So as much as we love them as friend and everything, we're gonna miss them for sure. But they can always, them are all Jamaican too, so they can always come to Jamaica, come look for you. Now I know, like I said, Jamaica more nice if you come look for somebody in Jamaica than come up here come look for them, because sometimes, I'm gonna say this about America, the one part of America them nice, them very beautiful. It's like a modern version of Jamaica, realistically. Like, very beautiful. Yes, but if you go there first and you're gonna like one very rich area, you don't think it's peaceful. But the more you settle in, you realize America very dangerous because they have a lot of guns. A lot of guns. Everybody have gun. Everybody have gun legally, illegally. So, but I say America and Jamaica have the same crime rate. It's just that because Jamaica is so small compared to America is so big. But anyways, I don't feel no way. My friends them want, well, at least one of my friends them want me know of want to come to Jamaica too. Him basically somewhat have the same views as us. So yeah, my next question.
I didn't answer.
Oh, why next one?
For me, I have one friend, and she can always come and visit me in Jamaica. And in terms of family, like I say, majority of my family is in Jamaica. It's only my dad and my brother that are here. They can always visit as well. And you have to understand that everybody's living their life how they want to live it for themselves. So I can't base my decision on family and friend. I have to base my decision on my family that I am creating, and the lifestyle that I want for myself, and the lifestyle that I want for them. So they really don't have no impact on the decision. They're free to visit. We'll be in contact, and yeah.
And friends in Jamaica, when you find a true genuine friend in Jamaica, you don't even have money to go to Jamaica sometimes. For you have a car and you can afford a little bit of gas and you have a little food money, you don't even have to buy food. You can cook at your yard if you don't want to go spend money. Jamaica is like a nice humble luxury. You don't have to be rich for go out. In Canada you have to have money for go, because as soon as you go out you have to spend at least. You have to spend. As soon as you step through that door,
yep,
you have to spend money.
Yep.
Jamaica, you can step through the door, but people when they step through the door, they have them budget. You know, go over them budget. So if you say 10,000 Jamaica, which is $100 Canadian, and them just got the mark if you take up some stuff. That's it. Unless you make a little extra money than the usual, and you see something, you know. Like for we build ourselves. When we go Jamaica, we restart our life, because we go obviously go down there, go do business the most professional way and safest way as possible as we can. And we're going to build with life. And like we're going down there with a bunch of money, I'm just slap on buy one house, slap on buy one land, buy one car, none of that.
Yeah,
you know
it's going to be a process. It's going to be a process. You're going to see the stage from beginning and how we evolve and just the climb for us and how we become what we want to be and achieve all the things that we want to achieve. So it's not going to happen one day, and that's he said about Jamaica is that the pressure isn't necessarily there. You can go at your own pace unless you're trying to impress other people. You can go at your own pace. You can start your house, you can live in a section, and you can slowly work on another section until you get to where you want to be.
So if you guys do like our merch, obviously you guys see we are wearing the same merch. It is our brand, our underrated Yardie brand.
Underrated Yardie.
This is our Evil Laugh collection. We have in different colors, different style, textures, like anything. We don't want it, you know. Please let us know if you want us to ship it to you. By doing this, we're not subscriber, we're not paid on YouTube as yet, and by you purchasing one of our clothing brand, it helps support our dreams, and it also helps to motivate us to continue creating videos, interesting high quality videos for you guys to sit and enjoy with the family and stuff. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, my name is Damien.
And I'm Shanta.
And what was after that?
Guys, like, comment, subscribe, support the channel. As you can see, Damien's been very consistent with making sure that he's uploading daily. He's really putting in all the hard work. So, you know, just show some love, show some support the merchandise. All the information will be in the description box. And just continue to watch us grow and follow our journey, follow our kids. Like, it's going to be exciting.
Yes. So maybe you want to say something, forget. Fuck. Oh yes, and yes, we'd love to see more people commenting in the comment section, so we at least get to know what you think about the title, or not the title, but the whole what we're talking about, so that we can, you know, best kind of connect with you guys and create more videos and share our views on different topics. So you can talk about this topic, and you can talk about a topic that you'd like us to talk about.
Yeah.
We do have experience in the business world, the corporate world, the young adults getting kids unexpectedly, up with relationship. You know, we learn a lot deep about zodiac sign, and a lot we try to educate each other as a couple. So anything where you feel like, even religion, anything you want to talk about, where we can really get people to we become a family, the Callahan family, you know what I'm saying? Not just me, not just us or the kids, is the Callahan family. The entire YouTube followers and subscribers who comment and talk is also the family. So with that said, thank you so much for watching this video, and have a wonderful day.
Bye guys.